Hi everyone, this is Heather with Twin Flame Blu-ray. This is take number 4, I think. Mercury is in retrograde. And this is your reading for April 12th, 2018. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Hopefully this will be the one that sticks. I keep going on tangents. I might just need to make a whole video on my tangents. So without further ado, let's get to the reading because apparently I have a lot to say today and so do the cards. There are 6 decks here. Let's see if we can get to them all this time. We have the Healing with the Angels Oracle card deck, the ever popular that keeps wanting to come out. We did get this since I've already done this video several times. The Soulmate card came out. And since there is not a twin flame card in this deck, this can apply to the twin flames. But if you are a soulmate who's watching this, this can apply as well. The enchantment card came out. And truth and integrity came out. And what I was taking these to mean is, one, it may not seem like it at the moment because the twin flames, the masculine twin flames, are going through so much right now. I mean, we all are, but they are really being put through the ringer. And with these last few degrees of Chiron and Pisces, it may not seem like they're very enchanted with you at the moment, but they are. They just are having to do some work that is really rather painful. Look at things in themselves they never thought that they would have to look at in this lifetime, and especially with us in their field, it's all being brought to the surface. Remember to keep your yourself in truth and integrity, and your communications with them as well come from the heart space. I know I don't get majorly triggered much anymore. That may change in the future if we are more in close proximity more often again, but I know today I had a 3D moment of wanting to be like, well, why aren't you as responsive as you normally are? And then I caught myself and went, oh, no. We don't do that. We do not jeopardize the union by being snarky. No. So it's really good to be in a place of being the observer in your interactions with the other part of yourself. This helps quite a bit. We got from the Flower Therapy card, one of my favorite decks now, Shield Yourself, Bougainvillea, which is one of my favorite flowers that just come spilling over walls. It's amazing. I didn't grow up around it, but when I moved to California, it was all over the place. So it's one that represents freedom to me. That's when I broke away from my family and went out completely on my own. And it says, invoke protection to bring this situation to a speedy end. We cannot speed up Mercury retrograde, but we can speed up our own healing by staying in our own field. So that is extremely important. We've been talking about it all week. Yes, so we get from Wisdom of the Oracle card deck, a change in the wind. Do you feel it? Because I certainly do. My guides are telling me day after day that we are being pulled back like a bow and arrow, and as soon as the 15th, 16th hits, we're going to be released and things will start moving forward, and we can finally have, I mean, we're still in the shadow period through the end of the month, but we can start to have finally a kind of more of a clear head, and our twins as well, and clearer communication, which I know we are all probably really ready for. I know I am. This has not been, I mean, I have a good perspective of it most of the time because I've come through so much of my healing, but my twin has been quite sensitive, especially because they are really working and being working on and faced with their feminine side right now. We just came through a whole bunch of planets in Pisces. We have Chiron at that last degree of Pisces. They're clearing out stuff that they never ever wanted to look at or deal with. And because of our soul contracts, they are having to. So yes, things will change in a few days. Hold on. I keep mixing up my card decks. For the Archangel Power Tarot cards, we got the Queen of Ariel. And she is the Queen of Pentacles in a traditional tarot deck. Nurture yourself and those you love. So again, be very gentle with yourself. Be very gentle with your twin. Be very gentle with the people around you. This is a very intense time. I mean, what isn't lately, but in the way of clearing. So I'm very excited to see what happens on the other side of this, but I know that we're in the time of so much change, so it'll probably be like, okay, we got through that one, and next lesson. So don't think it's gonna be just easy walking after that, like easy peasy. From the Wisdom of Avalon deck, we get the Swan. And I just pulled this one now. So transformation, trusting the psychic gifts. We were just talking yesterday about coming into our own missions, coming into our own gifts. And a lot of us, because we are usually empaths, intuitives, and healers, are being called to use those gifts and really work with them more. So transformation, and that's, I mean, the masculine's going through the transformation. I have a lot to say about that, but I will save it because I could go on for hours, and I did before. So for the Fairy Tarot deck, we get, this was very interesting, we get the Princess of Winter, and we get the Prince of Summer. So again, the masculine and feminine, we talked about this, or at least I did in one of my videos, even if I didn't publish it the other day. Masculines and feminines are in very different spaces right now. We are, a lot of the feminines are, have come through a lot of their healing. Some of us are still in it, but a lot of us have come through a lot of the healing. And then the masculine, traditionally, the masculine comes up like a few months behind us and is working on their stuff. So we're kind of being held in different spaces at the moment. That will not be forever, so keep that in mind. The Prince of Summer's message, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Yeah, I'll just throw that out there. And the Princess of Winter, information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear, speaking the truth with kindness. I think that second part is more important for some, but some of you may need that first part too. About, I think whether it's difficult to hear or not, we're all getting the information that we need about our twins. You will find, if you don't already know this, a lot of us do, but like, your twin can't hide anything from you. The truth will out, and at every turn, even if he didn't want me to know things, I've gotten so much information. I've gotten ears full. I've gotten stuff that has come through on my phone. Like, you can't hide anything from your twin, and they can't hide anything from you ultimately. And if you tap into your intuition, you will start to see and feel things that will give you information about where they are, and it helps tremendously. So going within, again, I'm going to plug Rob and Angie on Twinfinity. I've been watching their whole story as of starting a few months ago. They are twins in union. She always ends her videos with, to connect with your twin, go within. They are us. So you will have the information if and when, you know, you check in, and sometimes you'll just get it anyway. So I think I actually got through all of this. It's amazing what happens after you do 4 takes of video. You finally get to all of the cards. So anyway, thank you all again for liking, commenting, subscribing. And oh, if you wanted to know, Maya Kana is the person I've been talking about. Her channel is Maya's Dream, and she's been my guide through this whole thing. She is in full union with her twin, has been for years, and has been doing readings for twins as well. And I've had a couple with her, so plug for her as well. If you would like a reading with me, the information is usually in the box below. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Blessings.